Why do you think life has a meaning? What if life had no inherent meaning? What if it's all just chaos and randomness? Absurdism, popularized by philosopher Albert Camus, explores this unsettling idea. According to Camus, the universe is indifferent and chaotic, and our search for meaning often leads to absurdity. Imagine trying to find a pattern in a completely random set of numbers. That's the essence of absurdism. But Camus didn't see this as a reason for despair. Instead, he believed in embracing the absurd and finding joy in the struggle. It's about living fully and passionately, even in a meaningless world. Absurdism encourages us to create our own purpose and live authentically despite the chaos. So I heard you like to watch short videos. How many videos have you watched today? Do you even know? We can relate this to the flow state, a concept introduced by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. When in flow, you're fully immersed and focused, performing at your best and feeling deeply satisfied. It's like being in the zone. We don't get into this state just by watching videos. Athletes, artists, and gamers often experience this. Achieving flow requires a balance between your skills and the challenge at hand. Too easy and you're bored, too hard and you're anxious. Flow states are associated with higher productivity, creativity, and happiness. Think of it as the sweet spot where work feels like play. Wish I could get into it that easily. Do you think fish can tell they're swimming underwater? Or do you think it's invisible to them, similar to how air is invisible to us? What if I tell you the whole universe is like a swimming pool, but we don't really see the water? We're so used to floating in these particles, we have a very hard time noticing them. As particles move through the universe, they interact with a field that gives them mass, like swimmers feeling resistance in water. This field is the Higgs field, and the particles it contains are Higgs bosons, discovered in 2012. Without them, everything would move at the speed of light, and atoms, stars, and planets wouldn't form. In simple terms, the Higgs boson is the universe's way of assigning weight to the fundamental particles, making the world as we know it possible. I have a secret, something no one knows about. What about you? I bet there is something about you no one knows. Maybe even you can't see it. A part of yourself that you can't quite understand. This hidden side is what Carl Jung called the shadow self. It's the collection of our deepest fears, suppressed desires, and hidden impulses. Everything we're too afraid to show the world. Ignoring this side doesn't make it disappear. Instead, it grows stronger and starts to affect your relationships and decisions in ways you might not realize. By confronting your shadow, you uncover profound truths about who you really are. This isn't about becoming perfect. It's about accepting every part of yourself, even the parts you're not proud of. Think about a time when you overreacted or felt an emotion you couldn't explain. That was your shadow peeking through. Acknowledging and understanding these moments can lead to incredible personal growth and inner peace. Do you have the courage to explore your shadow self? Why do we do the things we do? Do you ever feel like you keep repeating the same patterns, like you are being driven by something else? Sigmund Freud introduced the idea that much of our behavior is driven by unconscious desires and fears. These hidden forces shape our thoughts, actions, and even dreams. Carl Jung expanded on this, suggesting we all share a collective unconscious, filled with archetypes and symbols common to all humanity. I certainly feel like these patterns are sometimes too strong, or they are coping mechanisms that are part of something bigger. Do you feel the same? Modern psychology uses techniques like dream analysis and free association to access the unconscious. Mindfulness and therapy can help you become aware of these hidden aspects, leading to a more conscious, fulfilling life. Do you feel like you are driving your own actions? Let us know in the comments. Did you know your birthday is crucial in astrology because it's the starting point for your unique birth chart? Astrologers use the exact time, date, and location of your birth to map the positions of the planets, which are believed to influence your personality and life path. The idea dates back to ancient civilizations like the Babylonians, who noticed that celestial patterns coincided with events on Earth. Each planet represents different energies: Mars for action, Venus for love, Mercury for communication, and their positions at your birth create a cosmic snapshot that's unique to you. Your sun sign, based on your birth date, represents your core identity, but there's more. Your moon sign reveals your emotional nature, while your rising sign indicates how you present yourself to the world. Together, these elements form a complex picture that's as individual as a fingerprint. So, your birthday isn't just a date. It's a key to understanding your astrological blueprint. Fascinating, right? Accelerationism is a philosophical movement that emerged in the late 20th century, advocating for the acceleration of capitalist processes to bring about radical social change. Thinkers like Nick Land and Mark Fisher propose that by pushing capitalism to its limits, we can trigger its collapse and pave the way for a post-capitalist society. They argue that technological advancements and market dynamics, if left unchecked, will eventually erode the very foundations of capitalism. This radical idea suggests that instead of resisting or reforming the system, we should leverage its inherent speed and instability to catalyze transformative change. Accelerationism challenges us to rethink our approaches to economic and social issues, questioning whether accelerating current trends can create a better future. It's a provocative perspective that invites deep reflection on the nature of progress and the potential for revolutionary change. What do you think about this radical approach? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights from the pantheon of knowledge. I bet you didn't know this. There was a pivotal moment where philosophy and psychology united for the greater good. In the mid-20th century, the collaboration between Carl Rogers, a pioneering psychologist, and Martin Buber, an existential philosopher, revolutionized therapeutic practice. Their groundbreaking dialogue at the University of Michigan in 1957 highlighted the profound connection between Buber's philosophy of dialogue and Rogers' client-centered therapy. Buber's concept of the I-thou relationship, which emphasizes genuine, empathetic interactions, resonated deeply with Rogers' approach that prioritizes the therapeutic alliance and unconditional positive regard. This synergy not only transformed psychotherapy, but also underscored the importance of authentic human connections in fostering healing and personal growth. The collaboration between these two great minds exemplifies how integrating philosophical insights with psychological practice can enhance our understanding of human nature and improve lives.
Do you know why philosophy encourages critical thinking? Let's find out. Fostering an environment where questioning and exploring diverse perspectives are essential. It teaches us not just to accept information at face value, but to analyze and understand the deeper implications. By studying philosophy, students learn to construct well-reasoned arguments and develop the ability to think independently. This intellectual foundation is crucial in a rapidly changing world, enabling individuals to adapt and innovate. Philosophy also connects us to fundamental questions about existence, ethics, and purpose, enriching our understanding of what it means to live a meaningful life. Integrating philosophy into education cultivates a holistic approach, nurturing both the mind and the spirit. If you found this insight valuable, like, comment, and subscribe for more profound explorations from the pantheon of knowledge. Let's explore the science behind the powerful idea, whatever you can see, you will get it, and how Taurus energy enhances this vision. This concept isn't just motivational speak, it's rooted in psychology and neuroscience. When we visualize our goals, our brain interprets these images as reality, activating the same neural networks that would fire if we were actually achieving them. This process, known as mental rehearsal, strengthens our belief in our abilities and increases our motivation. Taurus, known for its determination and persistence, amplifies this power. With Taurus energy, your visualizations are grounded in practicality and stability, making your goals more attainable. By vividly imagining your dreams and harnessing the steadfastness of Taurus, you're essentially programming your brain for success. Understanding philosophy can be challenging, but one effective approach is using metaphors to grasp complex concepts. Think of metaphors as bridges between the abstract and the concrete. For instance, consider Plato's allegory of the cave. This metaphor helps us understand the difference between the world of appearances and the world of forms, the realm of true reality. When you encounter difficult philosophical ideas, try to visualize them using familiar images or stories. This technique not only makes philosophy more accessible, but also enriches your understanding. It's similar to how dreams work in psychology, where symbols and narratives reveal deeper truths about our subconscious. By relating philosophical concepts to personal experiences or spiritual metaphors, you can transform abstract theories into tangible insights.
Welcome to the pantheon of knowledge. Today, we explore Jupiter's transit through Gemini, a time that's all about expanding our intellectual horizons and embracing new ideas. As Jupiter energizes Gemini, we're encouraged to engage in stimulating conversations, learn new skills, and broaden our perspectives. Our dreams may reflect this curiosity, filled with symbols and narratives that challenge our conventional thinking. Picture a dream where you're in a grand library, each book representing a new idea or adventure waiting to be explored. Stay open-minded and let the energy of Jupiter in Gemini guide your journey of knowledge and growth. Remember, every question asked opens the door to new understanding. If you enjoyed this insight, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more celestial wisdom. Share your thoughts on how Jupiter in Gemini is influencing your life. And let's continue this journey of exploration together.
When Saturn moves into Aries, the emphasis shifts to initiating new ventures with a sense of responsibility and maturity. Aries' fiery energy fuels our ambitions, but Saturn's influence reminds us to proceed with caution and forethought. This transit is about pioneering with purpose and resilience. Uranus continues its unpredictable journey through Taurus, shaking up our perceptions of security and value. This transit challenges us to innovate and adapt, particularly in areas related to finances, relationships, and personal values. It's a time to break free from outdated patterns and embrace new ways of thinking. The disruptions brought by Uranus, though often unexpected, are catalysts for profound personal growth. They push us out of our comfort zones, prompting us to rethink our attachments and invest in what truly matters. Passage through Taurus in 2024 highlights a time of growth through stability and appreciation of the finer things in life. This period encourages us to seek comfort in the material world, fostering a sense of abundance and prosperity. It's a time to build, to cultivate, and to enjoy the fruits of our labor. As Jupiter enters Gemini, our focus shifts to intellectual pursuits and communication. This is an auspicious time for learning new skills, engaging in meaningful conversations, and broadening our horizons. The duality of Gemini invites us to embrace diverse perspectives and to remain curious about the world around us. Saturn's presence in Pisces until mid-2025 asks us to bring structure to our dreams. This is a period where the ethereal meets the practical, urging us to turn our imaginative visions into tangible realities.
Philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus grappled with the idea of meaning in an apparently indifferent universe. Sartre's proclamation that existence precedes essence challenges us to acknowledge that we are born without a predetermined purpose. It is up to us to create our own meaning through our choices and actions. Camus, with his concept of the absurd, highlights the conflict between our desire for meaning and the silent, indifferent world. He argues that despite this absurdity, we should embrace life passionately, finding meaning in the very act of living and struggling. Astrology, an ancient practice that interprets the positions of celestial bodies to provide insights into our personalities and destinies, complements philosophical reflections. Each zodiac sign symbolizes different qualities and life themes. For instance, Aries represents courage and initiative, while philosophy, as a discipline, offers a wealth of insights that can help us navigate the complexities of life. From ancient wisdom to modern thought, philosophers have pondered the very essence of existence and our place within it. By examining these reflections, combined with astrological perspectives, we can gain a deeper understanding of our purpose and meaning. Starting with ancient Greek philosophy, Socrates, often hailed as the father of Western philosophy, emphasized the importance of self-examination. His assertion that an unexamined life is not worth living encourages us to question everything, seeking knowledge and truth through dialogue and introspection. The Socratic method, involving relentless questioning and critical thinking, remains a powerful tool in our quest for meaning. By continuously examining our beliefs, values, and actions,
As we gaze into the celestial events of 2024, we find ourselves at the confluence of powerful astrological movements. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth, will transit through Taurus and Gemini, influencing our quest for stability and intellectual exploration. Meanwhile, Saturn, the taskmaster, will move from Pisces into Aries, urging us to balance our dreams with action and discipline. In 2025, the heavens continue their cosmic dance. Uranus, the planet of sudden changes, remains in Taurus, shaking the very foundations of our security and material values. Neptune, the mystic, lingers in Pisces, deepening our spiritual quests and intuitive insights. And finally, Pluto, the harbinger of transformation, transitions from Capricorn into Aquarius, heralding